It says I'm already live. There's a bunch of people here. I don't know if you all can hear me or not. Hopefully you can. Let me know in the chat because I can't see it worth a damn because I'm so far away. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to attempt to make candy tonight. Hope you all are doing good. Haven't talked to Ron today. I thought he was coming. Angel's working. So I don't even know if he's going to make it in tonight. Randy's off for a little while. And then I had this wild hair because I have been making these recently. So I figured I would share them with you all. I'm hoping you all can hear me. I'll go down here in second C. Let me scroll all the way down and see if y'all can hear me. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me speaking? Can you hear me? Anybody, can you hear me? Let me see if I'll type in can you hear me. I can't type in can you hear me. Hello? Anybody home? Maybe turn it up. See if you can hear me talking. On it. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. We're good now. So we're only a few seconds off. Anyway, okay. Now hopefully I can see what's going on. I can see Scott. I can see TJ. I can see Dusty. I can see Scott. I can see Johnny. Let me scroll back. I know we had Jody came in first, like always. Captain Joe came in. USA Drone Flyer Captain Joe America came in. Kira Show's here. Dusty East Coast Thrills is here. Northside Hawk in the house, lurking around. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to make this candy. Hopefully, I was trying my best to try to, because this is my phone over here, where y'all can kind of see my counter over here, and it was echoing up a storm. So anyway, it finally, hopefully this. Oh, speaking of devil, and here he is. Ron is in the house.
Hello, Bill. Oh, you down in the kitchen today, huh?
How you doing, Ron?
I'm doing
Let me see
well.
if I can
I just
turn
did
you
all
up a
my kitchen
tad.
duties.
All right, cool. So we're making candy and we're talking about drones.
That's a new one. I like it.
Yeah, it definitely is a new one for sure. Okay,
Yeah.
the only thing I know about is we know that the gimbal came out, right? And it's got like the active tracking on it. That price is phenomenal. It's basically what the new ones were costing now anyway, right?
Right. No price increase when we get the AI tracking module.
Yeah, so and if you even want to go cheaper, which so they're releasing. See, here's something strange.
Yes.
They usually would release the big fancy version, and then about 6 months down the road, you got the other little version. But now they're hitting you both at once.
And I
So it
like
makes
that.
me wonder if we're not going to get a Mavic 4 and a Mavic 4 Pro at the
That's
same
what I
time.
like, Bill. I like putting all the cards on the table up front.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so I'm going to start on this. You can ask me
Okay.
questions as you go, Ron. So hopefully I can hear you. The
Okay.
first thing I have to do is get out the Kataifi.
Now, where do you get that Kataifi at?
Actually, you can order it online. You just have to do like the just literally type in Kataifi and it'll come up all these different places you can send it to. I actually found it locally at a what they call a halal, which is kind of the Arabic word for acceptable. So, like, they have to have their meats done by somebody that's a halal butcher. There's only certain products they can leave, buy, and stuff and use. And by Islamic law, they have to buy them from a halal. But anybody, me and you can go in and buy this all day long, and so I don't have to get it shipped to me through Amazon.
Okay.
Okay, and then what I'm going to have to do here is, as you can see, I'm going to put it down here. We'll chop it up here in just a second. I'm going to
Is
show
this,
you
is
there's
this
a
our first dual,
variety
Bill, is this our
of
first dual camera
pistachio
shoot?
butters. Okay, this one is an expensive one. You can see it anytime you type it in on Amazon, you'll see this come up first. My
Okay.
wife doesn't prefer this one. She says it's a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
This one you can actually get at your local Walmart. Most of your local, please don't bang you're hitting this. Okay. Yeah. So she's filming me too. She's going to put up reels. But
Okay.
this one you can get at Walmart. It's really good. That's the one I'm going to make tonight. So, but I just wanted to show you the two varieties so you all can see them. Oh, Dan did come in. Okay.
And
Al's in here.
he's asking if we're
Scott.
allowed to answer questions.
Oh, Koopy's here too. I didn't know that.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't see everything much. Like I'm like way over here trying to read what y'all are saying.
The gang's all here, Bill.
Okay, so what is he saying? 90, oh, it's 99 per hour?
Or 98.
No, it's not like, but I figured up you spend buying your own stuff, you spend probably $15 to $20 per big bar. And you can, like I said, you can get different size molds. You have a small mold like this. It's kind of like a Hershey bar size. Then I also have a giant 1 pound mold, which is what we're going to make tonight. I
Wow.
also have a very large 1.5 pound mold,
Super size.
but we're not going to make that one tonight.
Okay.
Okay, so first things first. I think you can see me over here. Yes, we're going to move this out of
Yeah.
the way. I'm going to bring this over here. I'm going to put approximately, uh, let's see what it says on the little wrapper. I'm using Tillamook extra creamy unsalted butter.
Oh, from Oregon.
Yeah, and I'm going to use 2 tablespoons, so I'm going to cut it off. You know where the measurements are on your little stick.
Oh,
So I'm going to cut
wow.
off two
Nice.
tablespoons.
Great.
And where's the other cutting board? Where's the other cutting board that was sitting up there? The little one? Oh, duh. Excuse me, bald moment, guys.
Jackrabbit
So
I'm
let's do
only here
this.
for the
And then
tasting.
over medium heat, I'm going to chop off, after I put this in there and let it start melting, I'm going to chop off some Kataifi. And I had to get that. I actually asked Google how to pronounce that correctly. Kataifi. So I would know. It's kind of funny. So 2 tablespoons. I'm just
Hello,
gonna.
Mark White. Hello, Art. Hello,
What?
Warren.
Mark, hey.
Brad.
Hey, what's up?
Sleepaway.
Art, what's up?
Al.
Hey, yeah, I saw Al. I hadn't seen Al in a while.
Jackrabbit Scott. Warren. Dan.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I talked to Dan on Facebook, and he was like, well, I'm not a huge pistachio fan, but let me know how it comes out.
He's not a pistachio fan. Okay.
Yeah, he said he's not a huge pistachio fan, but he figured he would see what was up. All
I
right, let me
used,
get
I
this out of
used
the
to
way.
like
Yes, I know I'm not the
pistachios, but
perfect chef, but I will do my best.
and I hear it grilling already. The
Okay, we're
butter.
letting the butter melt.
Saute or
You just turn it on.
now
Yeah,
we
it's
got
on.
Indy
It's on
carts
medium
in
heat.
here with us,
So it's
Bill.
melting in the pan. See, I hope y'all, let's see. Can I turn it a little bit?
East Coast Thrills is here. Welcome in.
Hey, Brian, Waypoint, I see you too. Let me get this back in here. All right. Now we're going to chop Kataifi. I've already used this. This whole box was only $7.
Really?
And I've
Wow.
made, how many have I made? Like 4 candy bars? 4 candy bars, and I still got over half left.
That's good.
We'll go to about right there. I should have
And what
done
are you
this
doing now,
earlier. I
Bill?
had it already filed. It's coming. Thank goodness for the filet line.
What are you cutting right now, Bill?
This is the Kataifi. This is part of the filling. This is what creates the crunchy part in the center of the candy bar. Hang on, let me hide
And then what kind
this.
of texture does it have?
It's like a fila dough. You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about? Like you make, okay. And you know how sometimes at fancy weddings and stuff, they'll have birds' nests and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is kind of the moldable fila dough. So you
Okay.
can actually take it and make like bird's nests, and you can make like forest parts with it and everything, and you can make it edible.
Oh, wow.
And so, like a lot of the ones that you see on TikTok and stuff now, when they're making theirs, they'll. So we're gonna go even make the little decoration for the top too. Since I told you we were gonna do the 1 pounder, let's go dump all this in here. My
They
wife tends to like more of the crunchy
okay.
stuff
So you have
than
the
all the
butter,
sugary stuff.
and the kataifi in there
Yes.
now.
Huh?
You have the butter and the kataifi in the
I
pan
cleaned
now,
all
right?
this. I told you everybody I'm not perfect. What, Ron?
I said you have the butter and with the kataifi in there right now, right?
Yes, that's all I'm doing right now is playing with it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, we're in a lull for drones, so that's why I had to come up with something creative to do. Plus, I'm trying not to burn the house down in the same thing.
Right.
So
And
right now, all we're doing
maybe
is
we'll do
we're
better
cooking this. We got to get this cooked up because
as a
it kind of
part-time
has to
cooking
sit
show.
for about 15 minutes while
Okay.
you're getting all the other stuff done.
Okay.
But once it starts cooking, it cooks really fast. So what all did you do
What's your
today,
temperature
Ron?
there, Bill? What's your cooking temperature?
Huh?
What's your cooking temperature?
We're over medium heat.
Okay, medium heat.
So basically, what we're trying to do is toast the Kataifi to a golden brown, and you're going to mix it with the pistachio, like I showed you earlier, and tahini. So I can actually let this go for a split second. Tahini, which is like crushed sesame seeds. And it's made into like a seasoning paste, like some of your ritual dressings might have this in it, that kind of stuff like that. And
Mhm.
the kind of thing that's kind of cute, I was reading and trying to learn more about the candy bar itself, and the lady in Dubai that made it, she made it when she was pregnant. So she was having cravings.
Cravings, right?
And you know how they always talk about, oh, I had the strangest cravings. Well, women talk about it, not men.
Yeah.
When I was pregnant, yada, da, da, da. So that's how she came up with it. So she was just like, oh, I want to try this and I want to try this. And, oh, let me do this. So that's how she came up with it, which I thought
Oh
was pretty
wow,
cool.
it's a good backstory.
Yeah, backstory for the candy bar. Okay, I'm going to let this melt some more. I know it's not really going fast tonight, is it, guy?
Well, these cooking shows, they don't go fast.
Well, I didn't. Well, that's true. But it doesn't take that long once it gets started. So I will. Oh, I know what I'll do. You all keep an eye on that and don't let it burn.
Yeah. Don't. Well, I'll pull it off the oven if starts to burn.
So I'm at the stage to where I actually I get the ingredients and I make them myself. But there's companies out there that you can actually type in viral Dubai chocolate bar kit, and you type in kit, and it will actually say, and it'll show you this one is Chalkbox LA, and this is where I got my first one, and they actually will give you one of the smaller molds that you get that way,
Okay.
and you can order a kit from them. You can order a kit from them, like a small kit to make a small bar like that. And now they're starting to make double kits from companies like Mr. Choco. And they give you the giant 1.5 pound mold.
Supersize it.
Okay, so what I would advise somebody, if you're really interested in it, I would get one of the smaller kits first and do it yourself, right? Because you
Hmm.
get all the ingredients. You get, like I'm using Ghirardelli dark chocolate and Ghirardelli white. So that's what we'll do is we'll melt a little bit of white. We'll put it inside the mold, and that'll give it little squigglies and stuff. So when we put the rest of the chocolate in there,
Sounds good.
yeah, it's really good because I've already got half a candy bar. You notice I said half a candy bar in the fridge still.
Now, okay, is this like a high calorie type of a dessert or a snack?
Oh, I do. I know how many calories this is. Four
Yeah.
billion, probably.
Okay. Okay.
I would say it's a lot, to say the least.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this is still taking a while, but it'll go faster.
All
Trust
right. So
me.
this is a part of the Atkins diet.
Part of the Atkins diet, yeah. This is part of the forever diet.
Dan saying, I must
Okay,
say, I'm
one
never
thing you
going
need
to
to
the
do.
cinema watching
The
shows like
Dachshunds are
this.
having zoomies. One thing you need to do is, if you're going to do it yourself, is if you have frozen Kataifi, take it out and prep it before you're going to do a live stream,
Okay. Prep
so
it
that
up.
it will cook more quickly. Okay, we've got all the butter melted. We're just waiting on it to start browning now. It should be any second. Well, not second, but you know how that goes.
Hmm.
But this is you're going to combine this with the tahini that I showed you and the pistachio butter. Okay, now after this, as soon as we get done with this, we're going to melt a little bit of white chocolate put it inside the mold, and then we're going to start melting the dark chocolate. Now, some of the bigger companies that make these, because our kids just came back from Las Vegas for Valentine's Day,
Oh,
and they
nice.
bought some while they were there from those shops. And they were talking
Okay.
about how paper thin the chocolate was, and I showed my wife. I was like, they've got these hardened molds, and they just, they coat it and then they dump it out, and then it comes, basically comes back perfect. So, but
Nice.
there's tons. If you look on, I guarantee you, if y'all look on your marketplace on Facebook, you'll
Mm-hmm.
see tons of these being sold. Just
You mean
type
kit?
in, go to marketplace, type in Dubai Chocolate Bar, and you'll see a bunch of them. I want to see. Where's
Uh,
the band?
yeah.
I'm not an Emerald Lagasse, man. Oh, Sparky, what the?
A big orange drone flyer Sax here.
Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy? We're making chocolate, and we're also talking about drones. So, people. I remember people were speculating about the Mini 5 Pro, but we all know pretty much now that that's a fake. And I mean, are we shooting the moon to put a 1-inch sensor on that little bitty drone? I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't think you
and
really need that much on that
keep it
little
under
drone.
250 grams with a 1-inch
Yeah,
sensor,
I don't
right
think you
there.
need that much on that little drone, but it's possible. Okay, you can start browning anytime now. Anytime now, I won't be upset. Uh, let's see. Like I said, you can order. Everybody knows you can go to your local grocery store and get your Ghirardellis or your chocolate melts. So you might want to get, like, I've got some. I think I got another brand. I can't remember what it was.
You got
But you got mainly. I'm doing this in
you
dark
got vanilla
chocolate because
flavor
we
ones
we tend
here.
to think that it's really really sweet. The recipe itself calls for milk chocolate. Let me do this while we're here. I can give y'all a basic idea. There's a gentleman, if you want to search this after we're done here, says the most famous and most incredible chocolate bar in the world. He's actually got a video on YouTube, and that's the title of it. You can actually get the recipe from him, but he gives you a recipe to make like enough for like 3 or 4 bars. So you got to have all your stuff ready to do these 3 or 4 bars. He's got these fancy machines that keep the chocolate at a certain temperature. We're going for a microwave and a stir and hope that it works kind of temperature kind of deal. Uh, let's see. Oh, we're starting to get there. It's starting to stiffen up for me.
Good, good.
And actually, I'll be honest with you, maybe this is a good sign. Usually, I tend to have a lot of excess butter in the pan, and the Kataifi doesn't seem to soak it all up, and some of it tends to get a little bit more brown than the rest. But it seems to be doing pretty good right now. Let's see.
John's worried the burner's not on.
What now? Hey,
John's
Brad,
worried the
what's up,
burner's not
buddy?
on.
I'm sorry, I don't have my long range peepers on. I can't see that well. Jim, I can see Jim. Jim's down the road.
Jim
He's down the
Anderson calling
road.
you the Galloping Gourmet.
Yeah, well, he was trying to get me to do the bam, like Emerald Lagasse. You remember
Okay.
Emerald? He's still around, man. Supposed to do one of them big salt drops or something. I've been more into, what is his? Oh my God, baby, what's his name? I forgot his name now. Amari. Amari. What is Amari's last name? The guy who does all the chocolate stuff.
Yeah, I watch a little of those shows with my wife, but I really don't know the names and people.
And let's see, you begin your month of snowbirding next month, right?
The
Technically not snowbirding though,
next
really.
Wednesday, I will be in the auto train to Florida.
There you go.
Shoot me the
No,
link though. Maybe I can get on just for a couple of minutes on board the train. I bet you've never had a guest from a train before,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
but don't depend on me
Oh, come
being
on,
there
guys.
very
It's
long.
starting. I know we've spent. It'll go faster than this. I promise. The only thing is we'll actually have to talk about drones for a little while because once we get the chocolate going and then we harden the mold. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see.
Well, Jasper
Let's
put
see.
that picture of the Mavic 4 Pro up today.
Did you see Jasper put that leaker picture up? And he's
Yeah,
like, I will let you know in a few days.
yeah.
He's like, and I'm like, I didn't see anything in that picture that he's like, oh, something we really missed. And I'm like, oh God, so you're just gonna drag it out for 3 or 4 days now.
Well, why not?
Yeah, might as well. He knows he'll get viewership that way. And you know how many times has Igor sent him a message? What do you know that I don't know? What are you talking about in that picture? You know I'll find out. Oh no, 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 I don't know. Oh wow.
I'm trying to
Come
go
on,
to it.
brown now. Start
Trying
to
to go to
brown.
it now.
It's all good and pretty now. Well, Bill played. He was like making this candy, and he spent 45 minutes browning this stuff that looked like shredded wheat in a pan.
And we didn't even get to try any of it.
Wait till you see it get mixed up, man. All right, let me let that set for a minute. We'll see if it just needs me to stop. You know how it is. A watch pot never boils. Let's see what Dan's saying. What's Sean saying? Oh, I can't wait a minute. I gotta go back up in here and see. Let me do. I can actually do this. Let's see. Hey, I see Lloyd. Now I
Grubby's
want to say,
here?
hey Jim,
Yeah, I
and then
see
Roy,
Grubby.
and then Ray's here, and then let's see, Brad. That's Brad,
Brad's here.
and Dan's talking to Lloyd. Browning is. Wait a minute, what did Goofy say? Oh, wait a minute, is the.
Yeah, John's worried about your burner, Bill.
Well, it's on medium heat, so yeah, it's going to go back and forth. Oh, I
Okay.
guess I should try to see. I'm gonna juice it a little bit. How about that? Y'all like that?
You
We'll
gonna
give
put
it a
it on
little
high
more
for a
heat.
minute?
I should put it over here on the big burner, but trying to melt my molds and everything. Now I can see stuff starting to brown. See right there. It's
Yeah.
like y'all ever watch Gold Rush? Anybody watch Gold Rush? I know I've talked about it before.
Now, what's Gold Rush?
It's like on Discovery Channel.
Okay.
And it's literally guys who are up in the Yukon and up past Alaska and stuff, and they literally mine for gold, and I mean boatloads of gold.
Oh, wow. They
Like
still
we're
got gold in the
talking,
Yukon, huh? Huh.
you know, 10, $20 million in a season. At least that's what Parker's trying to shoot for this season.
Hmm.
The main character now used to be what was his Tony Beats, and he's kind of like this Nordic, like Viking type of guy, and he's always talking about gold and stuff like that, and he's always going and he can, and I've never seen a man that can be like look at like an incident and fix, and be like, um, okay, we're going to use like an excavator and a dump truck, and we're going to flip that right back over. Like somebody will turn over a truck or something, and he'll come up with the wildest ways to get it to work, and it always works out. But he manages to see all that. Anyway,
Hmm.
then steps in this young 15-year-old boy named Parker Schnabel, and he is working. He's in love with his grandpa. His grandpa has a gold mine.
Oh,
So he's
wow.
helps his grandpa on the gold mine probably since he was, what was it, baby, 6 years old? Yeah. Like he went to the gold mine. No, I think it was when he didn't have to go, when he didn't have to wear diapers anymore. That's what it was. And his grandpa told him, he said, "Okay, Parker, when you're not wearing diapers anymore, you can come and join me in the mine." And so, anyway, so I think he was 5 maybe, and he came and showed his grandpa, "Hey, I'm a big boy now." So it's from 5 years old up until 15 years old, he worked with his grandpa in the mine. And then at 15 years old, his grandpa put him in charge of the mine. And so
Oh,
he's the star. A 15-year-old kid is the star on this show, right? And he's bossing people around, and he's telling other people what to do, and he's the one looking for gold. So anyway, he does really, really well. He's kind of like, gifted at it, I guess you would say. And so he ends up mining out his grandpa's place. And so he decides this is what he wants to do for a living. So as you watch the show over, it's like 15 seasons now, maybe 8, and I think maybe even 18 seasons now. How many? 15? Okay, 15 seasons now. You've seen him learn his craft and trade, and you've watched him grow in the business. And you've also seen Tony Beats take advantage of him. But anyway, this year he's trying to bring in $15 million in gold.
Wow.
And so far, he's not halfway there, and they're over halfway done with the season. So it's like he's really skating, and he just bought this new plot of land. Anyway, it's kind of like modern gold. If anybody's ever seen it on TikTok, you'll see them, and they'll be sluicing for gold. And they'll have these little units set up, or they'll rinse the pans, and you'll see them always come back with probably 45 to 50 colors in a pan, and that's unreal. Especially over in the Philippines, there's a lot of gold in the Philippines. Oh, come on, it's starting to brown because I'm getting hot now. I want to stop doing that. I'm gonna fall back. I'm trying not to fall over. Don't watch me live on camera fall over. It's still not quite there.
It smells now.
Yeah, it smells good now, don't it?
Does
Let's see,
it
there's
smell
still.
like chocolate, Bill?
What, Ron?
What does it smell like?
What does it smell like? What do you think? I don't know
A bread, like a bread.
Burnt bread?
Burnt bread.
No, you know the top of the bread.
Oh, like the crust of the crust of the
Okay.
bread when you smell it when it comes out of the oven. Oh, I could see that. I got my Johnny Drumflyer hat on tonight, trying to keep me from sweating anywhere.
I don't see Johnny in the chat yet.
He was earlier. I think I saw him earlier.
John,
I'm really I can't really pay attention. So if hopefully Ron's hollering at you all a little bit. Have you ever seen or heard of this chocolate bar, Ron?
I have not until you mentioned it
Maybe
about
that's
a week
already
or two
like
ago.
brown.
Do you like pistachio?
I used to when I was younger, but I haven't had it recently.
Yeah. We tend to like pistachio, especially me, especially getting older. You tend to like fiber.
Mhm.
My wife says this is brown, so I will stop.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Right.
going to pull it over here to let it cool for about 15 minutes. Okay. In the meantime,
15 minutes.
huh? Well, see, now I'm taking a small microwave dish. Can you set these over there? Thank you. And I'm going to probably put about, let's see, let me turn the lid.
Now, Bill, what's that you have there? Is that your
We're going for the white
vanilla flavor?
Ghirardelli. I'm putting probably, let's say, about 25 wafers in here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put it in the old microwave up here for 30 seconds.
Okay. More calories, folks.
Oh, I'd say this is super intense calorie wise. But like I said, she came up with it while she was, pregnant. So it was a craving kind of thing.
Right. John said coast to coast desserts.
Yeah. Well, we're still talking about drones, and I'm still thinking, I think it's going to start hot and heavy in the next week or two. We're going to see a lot more Mavic 4 Pro stuff.
Bill, before we see the Mavic Pro, will we see that 360 camera?
60 cameras?
360 camera that they leaked. They put a bunch of photos out last week on.
I'm trying to hear you. Say that one more time.
I'm saying, will we see DJI's new 360 camera before we see the drone?
Oh, I think so. But I don't think we'll see it as in like what you're thinking. I think it's going to be more of. What's the water in it? I think it's going to be more of just leaks. I think we'll get the Mavic 4 Pro before the 360. I think they're still, because it looked like the leaks we've seen, it looks like they're testing the camera out in the field against its two main competitors.
Right.
And I think, was it yesterday or today that the GoPro Max had like an update or a refresh or
It was
something.
yesterday they refreshed.
So they
Yeah.
didn't really do a whole lot with it. They just
Well, they did drop the price on it. That was good.
yeah, it's full of water in there. I don't know where the water came from. Oh, we're melting it now.
Do you
Finally.
want it liquidy?
Huh?
Do you want it in liquid form, the vanilla?
Yeah, because what I'm trying to do is kind of make like a little stringy type thing, just to kind of cover on the top of the chocolate, kind of make it look a little fancier. You know, you're just trying to do that kind of thing with it.
Bob Casey's calling you a regular Betty Crocker.
What now?
Bob Casey's calling you a regular Betty Crocker. Remember Betty Crocker from the old days?
No, it's just when I grew up in Virginia, my mom always was a cook. It's like she cooked in restaurants and stuff like that. And then she got ahead a little bit and she started catering weddings and stuff and ended up having her own little restaurant for a little while. So it's kind of
Oh wow.
one of them things. My
Mm-hmm.
dad used to always come up with these wild and crazy recipes, like with boatloads of salt in it. And he didn't really like it. Well, you like your mother's stuff, but you don't like mine. I'm like, well, mom uses pepper, not just salt. Let me see something here. I need to get this water out of here real
Hello,
quick.
AZ Drone Dude. We're cooking
Yeah, throw
tonight.
some drone news or any kind of tech news for that matter would be cool. There's just nothing really going on right now. We're hoping. We know, let's see, today's the 19th. We know tomorrow we're getting a new, what is it, R4 Mini?
RS Mini 4.
RS
No,
Mini
you
4.
forgot about the new iPhone today.
What? Oh, the new iPhone?
We got a new iPhone today.
Oh, I didn't know about the new iPhone.
It's the budget line. They're renaming it the 16N. It's the $599 stripped down iPhone 16. Oh,
Don't do that.
folks, don't do that. Don't try
Okay,
this
there's
at
the phone.
home.
They're coming to get them.
Cool Cat's in here with us, Bill.
No, don't. Sparky, you'll burn your
Hello,
tummy
Cool
out.
Cat.
Okay.
Hello, Bob Casey. I know I've already cooled you.
Watch out, buddy. Watch out. Okay, see? It's kind of watery here. So I'm going to take it over here. We're just going to
Yeah.
go and drizzle.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, wow. That looks professional. Bill, you may have a second career on the Cooking Network. And Warren's
Hey, how
saying
you
that
doing, neighbor?
overhead shot, you're like a real check.
Won't you be my neighbor?
What's
What's your neighbor?
the design?
I'll wait till when the chocolate goes down on top of it, it'll kind of blend. Okay, I'm going to set you aside now. Don't need you anymore. All right, now we're moving on to the big chocolate. Sorry about that.
Scott and Dude's calling you. You're going to beat Bobby Flay.
Easy to hear. Sorry.
Because I need to do it 30-second intervals. Okay, so I'm probably going to use about double what I used of the white chocolate, maybe 3 times.
Is that your pistachios or is that the chocolate?
About like that.
Okay.
Red light's coming.
Now, Bill, was
Okay,
that
it browned up really nice now.
Hey,
I
Bill,
don't
is
know if y'all
that
can see it over there, but it came out real nice.
chocolate?
All right, going to stick this in here. We're going to do it 30-second intervals.
Bill can't hear me.
We're moving now, man. Y'all can see this. This is the base area here. I'm gonna put this over here.
What's it? Done?
Yeah, I don't need it now. Thank you, thank you.
It's done?
Yeah. Let's see. My ADHD is kicking in. We need to turn the burner. A squirrel maneuver. It's okay, buddy. I get it. I understand. This wasn't something. It just kind of just jumped out at me the other day, and I figured, hey, I'm gonna do this. Okay,
Is the
first
chocolate
30
ready,
seconds on
Bill?
the chocolate.
Folks, who prefers chocolate and who prefers vanilla?
Say that again.
I'm asking the chat what they prefer, chocolate or vanilla.
Oh, well, you see, I was thinking about doing a white chocolate too.
Oh
Let's
wow.
see. Hey, Herman.
Hello,
What's up,
Herman.
buddy? I'm making candy. What's
Herman,
number
do you
two,
like
Joshua?
candy?
I always use the extra. Hell yeah, that's what I'm doing. But I'm sweating, man, like you wouldn't believe. I am roasting right now. All right, let me
It's
stir
a
this.
what do they call
Okay,
it?
we're working on the chocolate here.
Button in the kitchen.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Chris Hope is in here now, Bill.
Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? Okay, another 30 seconds. No, don't you dare stay. It's not gonna work. I need somewhere to. Excuse me. Be right back.
Bill will be right back. Chris Hope, do you like candy? I know I think you're dieting right now.
No, it'll fuck with the chocolate.
Northeast
I
Road
did that the other
production is
day, and
low.
it messed with the chocolate. Oh, here's something else, and I'm not going to be able to do it perfectly, but I'm sure if any of you have watched the viral videos, you know that the chocolate kind of cracks and snaps.
Oh,
And it's what they call tempering the chocolate.
right,
Now, heating it in the microwave like this, going back and forth, is not going to get it perfectly done, right? So I'm hoping that I'm getting it close. But supposedly there's like a science to it, and that guy I was telling you about that. Now I will put a link to his channel so that you can get the recipe yourselves. And you can watch his video because he's way much more professional. He keeps the chocolate at a specified temperature
oh
so
wow,
that there's no issues with it. He explains to you about the tempering and stuff. And if you temper it properly, then you will get the really shiny, pretty, crackling chocolate like you see in all the videos. And try to remember to put your Kataifi back up because you don't want it to all thaw out
yeah.
where you have to use it immediately.
So he's kind of like
Okay,
the
so
he's kind of like the Billy Kyle of candy, Kataifi.
didn't want to say that
I
again.
said, he's kind of like the Billy Kyle of Kataifi.
I don't
He
know.
he
It's
goes highly
there's
detailed.
tons of videos making it, and tons of people on here that do a lot better job. But I'm just trying to do it because we've all been talking about. There's not a whole lot of drone stuff going on. We had a new gimbal come out. Hey, it's great. The price tag's really great. I agree with all that. You know, but I'm like, what else can we talk about? We know the Mavic 4 is coming soon. We've got a pretty good idea of what we're going to see for lenses and such.
Right.
So, okay, we'll wait for a minute here. Let's see if we can get this. So now we're gonna move it around in the mold.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're coating the bottom,
Oh wow. I see.
coating the bottom. See, now that's going over top of all that white
Vanilla,
chocolate.
yeah, the white vanilla.
So this is the big mold. Oh, I'm gonna need more chocolate.
Uh-oh, yeah, more
Yeah,
chocolate.
give me the chocolate rounds back, baby.
Yeah, give us more
Huh?
I
chocolate.
need the chocolate, dark chocolate rounds
You can
again.
never have too much chocolate.
I know. He told me real men used extra, and I didn't listen. I thought I had used enough extra, but not quite enough. So we'll melt a little bit more, and I will work that while we're. Nope, wrong one. Give me the other one. No, no, this will work. I'll use bittersweet.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll melt good.
Hello,
Okay, so now what I'm doing,
FTFO Media.
I actually am putting in a little bit of bittersweet chocolate to mix in with the dark chocolate.
Wow.
See this? What I'm doing now? You do it like this. You'll get all the air bubbles out. It'll even out the bottoms.
Yeah, we don't want
But
to air
what I've
bubble.
got to do is I've got to get enough in here to get the sides.
Okay.
And right now I don't have enough in here. I don't at all. I don't have enough. Let's see about that. He's not mounting this fast. Let's It's okay though. They're good.
I think that's enough. You're gonna put
No, we gotta get the sides, baby. There's nothing on the sides of it.
okay.
Ooh, this got a good smell to it though. This got a good smell to it. This bittersweet chocolate's got a good earthy smell to it. So far so good. And I didn't burn down the house yet, which is good. So let me see if I can clean a little bit here.
Dan's worried you're using the microwave too much.
Well, it's a simple dessert. You can actually, set up the double boiler on your stove if you want to and melt your chocolate, and you can put your thermometer in there and you can get it right at you need to hold it at 90 degrees to get it to form properly and to crackle the way you need it to. So, oh yeah. Sparky, go. Get away. Go. He is. He's like right at my feet trying to get me to drop stuff. Wiener. Wiener doggy.
Go.
Yeah, see that bittersweet? Look at that.
Okay. Somebody suggested you use a spatula. Bill Jimmy Anderson said use a spatula, Bill.
Hey, Bill's, excuse me, Drone Therapy's Chocolate Creations is a work in progress. Ooh, here we go. Oh, we got some serious runnage now. See, I'm getting the sides, trying to get, and
Yeah.
I have discovered that you need to go, especially around the sides, you got to go around a couple of times to get it to coat really, really, really good. So here we go. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to make room here in a second.
John Coopy's asking if you're using a melt mode on the microwave.
A what?
A melt mode.
A melt mode in the microwave?
Yeah, they melt it. They melt the
No,
chocolate.
hey, I got one of them cheapo microwaves that fits in that little slot for my kitchen.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we've had this one for a while. We're due for one, but I don't know if we'll get one this year or not. Ooh, look at that! It's starting to coat good now.
It
Come on
is.
up, come on up. Whoop. And back down.
See, folks, this takes a lot of technique.
Well, I'm just trying to because I've made a few before, and I know if you don't coat these sides really good, it'll just crack and crumble and fall apart. So now what we'll do is we'll actually talk about drones for a few minutes or whatever. Or I can talk more about this. I can talk more about this. Oh, Ron, have you been watching anything streaming lately?
I watched our pre-recommendation last week. I watched The Gorge last weekend.
Okay, I did too. What did you think?
I thought it was good. I did. It wasn't incredible, but it was good.
Yeah, it wasn't super fantastic, but it was cool. I liked it. I thought
It's,
so
it,
too. I thought it was
it,
kind of
start,
neat.
it started off good, and I think it lost a little gas in the second half.
Well, and then when they got down in there and they told you what was going on, you're like, oh, not another one of these,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You're like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But I still recommend it.
Get them that slow.
Bill's searching for something in the fridge. I don't know.
I'm trying to reset a shelf in the refrigerator.
Oh,
There we go. We got it.
secret ingredient.
Now what I'm going to do is take the chocolate and put it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes
Okay.
while it gets all ready. And if y'all have to excuse me for a second because I'm kind of hot.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
So
Bill,
now
it was
I'm
about
going to prepare
it feels like temperature 5 degrees in
the
Jersey
inside.
today.
So like I told you, I'm going to use the Better Goods pistachio. You can pick it up at Walmart. You can order it from Walmart online. Okay, so we'll set this chocolate aside for a bit. To the side. Okay, and in here, I'm going to empty out the pistachio butter.
Is that peanut butter or just butter?
You can do it with peanut butter. You can
Okay.
do it with you can do it. What is the Nutella? Like you can do them with Nutella. The whole thing is the Kataifi. It makes that crunchy texture to it, and you can hear it when you're eating it and when you're crunching it. You know, it's got a really good texture to it. So, and this is approximately 190 grams of pistachio butter.
What's the calories?
Oh, well, let's see. Does it have? I don't even think it has a cal. I don't think it lists them. No,
Okay.
it doesn't even list.
That's
Wait, wait,
not a
wait,
good
wait.
sign.
Do I have 203 and a serving size is 2 tablespoons, and I'm putting in about 50.
Well,
So let's see. I gotta get all of it out here. Don't want to waste any of it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's still a ton in the bottom. Wow, 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 wow.
That's sticky, hard to get out, probably.
Well, I know it looks funky, funky,
It does look funky.
like baby stuff. But you know, how many drone channels make chocolate bars during
Only
live stream?
one.
Oh, and I got something else to do. I got something else.
Yeah.
Remember what I said that didn't work last week that I was going to do this week?
Um.
What I was going to give away?
The 3D printed thing.
Yeah, the TIE fighter.
The TIE Fighter. Yes.
Yeah, the TIE interceptor. And I printed it's printed in multiple colors, multiple cuppers. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Quick wash of the hands. All right, now the fun part. All right, let's go ahead and put the tahini. Like I showed you earlier, you can pick this up. Most grocery stores carry this. It'll be on your condiment aisle,
Oh.
probably towards the end with the weirder stuff. But this
Okay.
I actually bought in Safeway.
Okay.
Okay, probably quarter cup. Let's say quarter cup of tahini.
And what is tahini actually?
It is crushed sesame seeds.
Okay.
Sesame seeds is kind of made up into like a paste with and it kind of has an earthy, nutty texture. So it kind of adds to the pistachio. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to use that. So now we're going to come over here. We're going to add our toasted Kataifi.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to mix this up.
Bud
Are you
Beaver's here.
mixing it?
The doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bud.
There's more Kataifi in there, but and you see it's not quite. Yeah, you see the texture is different from the Sicily imported. This is like from I guess one of the outer farms because the this one that I showed you guys, this one is $15 a jar.
Oh wow, pricey.
This is $6 a jar,
And you
and
get a
I
bigger
like
jar.
the Walmart better.
Yes.
So let's see. But you can kind of hear it. Kind of got that gritty sound to it, right?
Yep.
See that? Look at mmm.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's like, I'm not sure about that. Let's see, what do I got here? I haven't had dinner yet. Where's my apron?
Yeah.
Go fund me, Bill, and a rubber spatula. I've got rubber spatulas, but my wife might get mad if I use it, so I'm not gonna do. No, just kidding. I've kind of got prepped really late, guys. I came in. We went and had Burger King for lunch, and a nap hit me on the couch. So then I
Okay.
had to just kind of get everything together, and then I found out that the computer, I didn't even have the computer plugged up, so it wasn't even charging. It was dead as a doornail. I was like, "Oh my god, is it broken? Because I haven't used it in 6 months." But yeah, so then what we'll do? Here we go. I will read off of this. Okay. The most famous and most incredible chocolate bar in the world. Ingredients: 600 grams of dark chocolate or chocolate of your choice. You could do milk chocolate. Okay. And then, like I said, you use roughly 50 grams of white chocolate. You saw how I did. You can actually, if you want to, use food coloring. Like you might want to do some green for pistachio, something like that. My wife suggested, and I've seen some other people use, like the gold leaf dust, and they'll put in the mold itself so that you can actually add a little panache to it, I guess. Let's see, 400 grams of pistachio cream. So like these are around 200 grams. So this recipe calls for 3 of these jars,
Wow.
but you're gonna make 3 bars like this. So
Hmm.
three, anywhere from 1 to 1.5 pound bars, because he's got these really fancy molds. And he also does his Kataifi a different way. He actually bakes his in the oven. So some people might find that easier. Like I said, must have tools. Have at least 3 chocolate bar molds because he's mixing up so much here. Let's see. Hair dryer or hot gun. That's to keep your chocolate at a certain temperature. Like I told you all, we weren't going to be quite that good. We were going to do our best, but that has to do with tempering the chocolate so that you get that. There's even a science to it because if at a certain kind of temperature, it forms these crystals and it makes the chocolate taste better. I don't know how to explain it, but that's part of the allure of chocolate. That there's this certain temperature when it makes these multiple crystals and it makes the candy bar so good. But this guy, he actually kind of keeps it, what's it called? A soy vide machine, which kind of keeps the water at a different, a constant temperature. So he made up his chocolate and he kept it at 90 degrees in there and big dessert in tubes and squeeze it on.
That's
Like I said, when
impressive.
we get done and I get done up with this tonight, I will put up the link to his uh, video so that you all can go check it out too and get his shopping list if you wish. And then he's talking about the pistachio Kataifi filling, and you all saw how I did that. It's roughly just kind of a taste kind of thing. I'm using 190 gram jar of pistachio cream, roughly. Let's see, what did it say about the Kataifi? He's saying 2 cups. I'm probably using about a cup of Kataifi because, like I said, my wife likes the extra Kataifi in there to be crunchy. Um, let's see, what else? There's a variety of molds and stuff you can find on Amazon. Just like type in candy bar mold. But if we make, I really need like a hard mold to where, and you need like a vat of chocolate that's actually all tempered properly and it's all running at the same temperature. If you look at some of the videos in the stores that do it now, they'll actually have like, they'll just throw it in there and then it'll soak in there for a second and then they'll dump all of it out right back in the vat and then they'll put the Kataifi in there after it hardens a little bit and then they just put the chocolate on the back of it and just take a big old like um spatula and rake it right off so that
Hmm.
it's perfectly formed and everything.
Hmm.
Bill Nye, the food science guy. Let's see. I could have probably ordered this chocolate from Amazon. No, you couldn't. You couldn't order it and have it by now. You could order it, and the thing about it is where you're taking a risk is it's chocolate, and if it sits for too long, it melts. So they send you in a little cold pack in the back.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
and so if you see some of the videos, because originally the only place you can get it was in Dubai, and she doesn't even have a store. She literally had turned the backside of her house into like a chocolatier, whatever you call it, whatever,
Right.
like a
Right.
factory. And so, literally, like a delivery service comes and picks up the orders from her and delivers them all over Dubai. There's tons of them making it now and copying it now because it's not very hard to make. See, this is starting to gel up now together.
So I wonder how somebody got her recipe.
Uh, that's a good question, actually. I'd say there's probably because of it being in Dubai, it's probably there's it's listed in halal, because of halal, it has to be acceptable and stuff. So they have to list all the ingredients. So
Okay.
people just kind of, you
Yeah.
know, and it's like I said, it's not a defined thing. Like my wife likes more Kataifi, and I like a different kind of pistachio butter. Though the one from Sicily tends to be really, really extra sweet. The one from Walmart tends to have more of a nuttier flavor, and it's not quite as overbearingly sweet. So that's why we like it. It's so funny because, like I said, our kids went to Las Vegas for a late Valentine's Day, and they bought some, and for a little bitty bar that was like this big and maybe this wide was $40.
Where'd they buy that, Bill?
Oh, it's somewhere in Vegas. I don't know exactly
In a
where.
casino or outside a casino?
No, it's probably that's a good question. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
But like probably how like the Venetian is kind of like you walk out and it's got a mall literally in the hotel
Right.
basically.
Right.
So could probably one of those places like
Little
that.
shops, yeah.
Let me see how our chocolate is doing. Ooh, it's getting pretty. We'll wait about 5 more minutes. Let's see. Have we heard anything else? No, no. We the death of Altel pretty much. Because so now what's left that they're actually going to support at the end of 26?
Well, I mean, that their Evo 2 Pro series, the V3 is still supported.
So yeah, so it's the V3, the Nanos, and the Light, right? And
Right.
and the
And
that's
and
it.
and, and some of the newer enterprise drones.
Some of the newer Enterprise. Let's see. Be careful of microphones from that microplastics from the. Oh yeah, it's too late now, man. I'm a walking plastic thing anyway. We
Yeah.
need Star Trek technology to advance quickly so that we can get this stuff out of us.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know.
And Bill,
I would like for a doctor to be able to give me a pill and I could extrude filament out of my finger.
there you go. Yeah, for 3D printing.
Okay,
Hey,
what are
Bill,
you gonna
when's
say?
the last time you know anybody bought an Altel drone?
My friend Will Frankhauser, he has Altel drones.
He's bought one
He had
recently.
an old Altel Evo, like one of the first model Altel Evos,
I had the first
and then
Evo
he
2
sold
Pro.
it and bought a Nano Plus.
But I mean, I know people have, but nobody's bought one recently.
No, I don't think so. I think Al Diaz had one at one time, maybe. I know. Didn't Billy have one just kind of play with for a minute or two?
I think he had a review Altel, but I don't think he ever flew it outside of the review.
Wait a minute. It's okay, John. I won't charge you for this chocolate.
You did. You washed your hands. You did at one point. You washed your hands, Bill.
No,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, you washed your hands at one point.
I've washed my hands a couple of times. I've wiped my brow a couple of times.
Right.
They really okay. Here we go. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do this.
There you go. Just for good measure.
Okay, Ron, you gotta keep them entertained.
Yeah, Mark
Have you
White's
been
saying
watching
so.
Severance any?
I don't want to start it because I want to wait until it's over, mostly over.
Okay, okay,
I don't want to go one episode a week for the next 2 months.
okay. I'll be right
Mark
back.
Mark
Talk to
White's
him. I'll
saying
be right
that
back.
Brenda Sun and Star just
It's so
bought
fine.
Paul Murray's Nano. Yeah, I mean, and I'm thinking more who's bought an Altel brand new Altel drone from Altel. It just seems like I mean I'm sure they're still selling them, but kind of nobody in our little community seems to be buying any Altel drones nowadays. Yeah, Warren says they should sell their assets to Potensic. Yeah, Bell forgot to mention that Potensic released the Atom 2 yesterday for $329. It's available on Amazon with 2-day free shipping if you're a Prime member. Alien Drones did a pretty good review of the new Atom 2 on his channel. You might want to check out. So,
Now what, Ron?
hey, Bill, can you hear? You forgot to mention we did have a new drone release this week. The new Potensic Atom 2 drone came out yesterday.
Oh yeah. The Potensic Atom 2. And what specifications? I mean, I saw that it was pretty economically priced,
Yeah,
right?
it seemed to be priced well. It seemed to have some nice features. Nothing earth shattering. Said that AI night AI night vision or something.
Wait a minute.
8K
Why is the
photos.
microwave?
Uh,
I'll tell you
John
what.
Cooper,
If we
John
blow
Cooper
up,
wants
I'll
to talk
remember
about the
you.
DJI drone ban.
Run. Discuss the DJI drone ban. I thought the Altel Fly. Yes, that's what they. But pretty much everybody says that they fly like bricks.
Well, John, that it's that question here that then people need to answer. I think it's by March 1st that Greg from Pod Institute talked about in a recent show. Maybe put your comments in there. Maybe that'll help with a potential ban.
I just remember when I brought it up, everybody's like, "Oh, it's not that big a deal," because I talked about it like what, a month and a half ago.
Well, Bill, it'll be a big deal when people try to order the Mavic 4 and they can't get it. That'll be a big deal then.
Well, yeah. Hopefully we don't get to that far. But if I ordered it, I would order it and hopefully get it delivered on the West Coast.
Yes.
So, all right, we got extra chocolate in there.
There you go.
Yeah, we're ready now. We're just not gonna turn it on yet.
Yeah, Warren. I mean, the Nano Plus was a good drone, but like you said, they
If
never.
I was gonna have one, I would get the Evo Light Plus.
Yes. Well,
Because that
unless
to
you wanted
me
a
is
mini
the one.
drone.
Because that's the one with the 1-inch sensor.
Yep. A
It's
variable
got kind of
aperture.
a lot of the stuff that the Evo has.
Variable aperture, Bill.
Yeah. What that means? Wait a minute. East Coast through.
He thought the
Oh
Altel was a brick.
yeah. I get it, but still, it's that 1-inch sensor. I think is worth it. Oh no, but he's talking about Nano Plus. I don't think the Nano Plus. It was that one that had the was the YY whatever, wasn't it?
Um, People said the Evo 2 Pro flew like a brick. I think.
No, don't you remember that? Wasn't it the Nano Plus that had that different color profile? That it was
Yeah,
like
that.
blue, yellow,
Yeah,
yellow, something.
yeah. It had that camera phone sensor in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smartphone sensor in it.
All right, here we go. Woo. Oh yeah, she's formed up nice. She's formed up nice. Okay.
Let's take a look, Bill.
As you can see, there she is.
Oh
There's
wow,
the
wow, yeah.
inside of it. You see, she's all set up good and everything.
You
So
froze
now we're
her,
gonna
yeah.
start putting in the filling.
Fill it in. Here we go, folks. It's time to fill it up.
Ooh.
I wonder what we do when it's all filled up. Mark White's saying RYYB.
Yeah, there you go.
They got rid of the
Yeah.
green. They don't. Altel didn't like green.
Well, green's not part of the base spectrum, though, right? It's
Well,
just
I think
yellow,
the
red,
reason was
and
green's
blue.
darker, so we put yellow and more light comes through.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, Warren, it does have
Make
the
sure we don't waste any of it here. Then we'll
RYYB.
smooth it out in there.
Do you smooth it out then?
Look at it, how's it laying there.
Yeah. Yeah, smooth that thing out.
Smooth that thing out. Man, that's a lot, ain't it? That's gonna be a
Look,
serious
folks.
bar.
Look, folks. It's We're getting that smooth. Almost you smooth out cement or something, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here now. Push it into the corner of the mold.
Yeah, we want the corners filled.
Yeah, because a lot of other people I've noticed they just pour chocolate into the corners. So I mean it's cool, but I kind of like if I'm gonna get it, I want all the stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Come
John saying smooth that thing out.
on. Next is melting more chocolate.
He probably should be using that spatula, huh?
It's going in there. It's getting in there. We're close.
John says work all the crevices.
The spatula derby.
Everybody's now she's on me about the spatula. Thanks, guys. That is. Now you got her on me about the spatula. You should have used the spatula in the show last night.
Folks, maybe we'll sell a coast to coast drones branded spatula.
There you go, Ron. That's it, man. That's my man. There's my marketing man. My marketing man is he's ready. He's like, ooh, I see money making. Let's make some money.
You could probably
All right,
3D
let's
print
get all
something
this
like
out of
that
the
up,
way.
Bill.
All right, now we're gonna hit a 30-second burn. Then we're gonna cover this with chocolate. Let's see, can you see it?
What kind of chocolate?
Okay, so then we're gonna cover this with chocolate.
What
And we'll
chocolate?
let it go back in for another, let's say 15 or 20. What time is it? What time? Oh, no, 'cause the
9:35.
microwave's on.
6:35.
Oh, 6:35. We're doing good. Wait, it's about time for the phone to ring again.
Yeah.
Yep, anytime now. Any second now. Probably any next
Don't
minute.
worry about it.
All right, now we're going to just turn it around again. You know, guys, probably would have been a good idea for me to put gloves on before because this bowl's not near as hot with these little
Oh,
gloves.
that's right. I forgot we had the chocolate in the microwave.
Thank you for telling me that, making a joke about washing my hands more.
You're the one eating.
Yeah, I'm the one that eats it.
It's not for consumer.
Not yet, anyway.
Bill's actually wearing see-through gloves.
What now?
Bill's wearing gloves.
Yeah, so nobody don't give me any more guff. I got gloves on now. I told you.
Oh, don't put it.
No, I got to melt it maybe one more turn. One more turn. She's making them fantastic crystals.
Wow.
The fantastic crystals. Woo!
Yep, mix it up good.
Yeah, we're going to go for another 30-second burn.
Gonna put it in again? Okay.
Another 30-second burn.
Yeah,
We
give
should
it.
be ready to coat the bottom.
Use the belt button,
But I
John.
will do this in the meantime. Here, look at this. This is the finished product.
They left already or what?
That's a finished one. Okay.
Yeah, and that's the what's left of that big bar we're making right now.
Oh wow, look how thick it is.
You can see the top. See the top.
Looks nice.
Oh.
I like the patterns. You should be taking pictures of this process as you go along.
We should be good this time, though. We should be good now.
Let's swirl it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
We're at drippy.
Right, nice.
We're at drippy. Okay, here we go. We're finishing her off now.
Oh yeah. Put on like a pro.
Hello.
Okay, the bowl's warm. I will not kid. It is warm.
I think you got that glove on.
Yeah, it would be a lot worse. We'll get all the chocolate out. Okay, now we're gonna spread it out again.
Spatula.
All right, go, come on, spatula.
Then once you get the spatula,
We're gonna spatula the chocolate into the corners. We're gonna spatula the chocolate. Spatula the chocolate.
Wow. A
Mm.
lot of chocolate,
That
Bill.
smells awesome. It smells really, really,
Making you
really,
hungry?
really freaking good, man. I'm telling you, it smells awesome.
Just a little bit more there.
Yeah, we're okay. Fill all the holes, man. This, wonder if this is how Willy Wonka started.
I think so.
Sorry.
Come on, get over there, you stubborn little shoot.
Did you know the guy that's in the Bob Dylan movie was in Willy Wonka too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that Angel used to be Timothy Chalamet's soccer coach when he lived here?
I did not know that.
Yeah. He's mentioned it before on the show. All right.
Wow.
Gonna do the little droppy.
Looks good.
Okay, and then back into freeze.
Back in
Back
the
into
fridge.
freeze. All righty.
How long do we keep in the? How long do
Okay,
we keep it in the
I'll
fridge?
be just talk to him for a second, Ron.
Yeah,
Hey, there's
yeah.
Johnny. I see Johnny right there.
Johnny's back. Hey, Johnny, you're back. Yeah, Johnny, we're the Kataifi's almost ready. It went back in the fridge again, or maybe the freezer. I'm not sure which one. Hey, how many people out there in the chat ordered that new, the new OM7 gimbal from DJI? Anybody put their order in? Anybody not put their order in? Anybody out there order the new Potensic Atom 2? Yeah, Johnny, not you. Anybody order the new iPhone 16S or whatever today? Anybody order anything this week? Johnny, Osmo 4 for me. Yeah. I think I'm sticking with my Osmo 6. Scott's thinking about you're thinking about getting the OM7 Pro, huh? Or what about the Insta360 gimbal instead? Of course, it's more money. Yeah. Oh, the regular OM7, Scott, the cheap one. John did not order, but it's appealing to me.
We gotta figure out how to give it away. It came out nice.
Oh, that's your 3D print of the thing we're giving away tonight.
Yeah.
So they had to self-assemble a bill at home.
Yeah. It's kind of like, the models that you used to have when you bought when you was a kid, but it all snaps together pretty quick and easy.
Yeah. Hey, John, the module makes a huge difference, but you know what? Even the OM6 with that has got upgraded to new tracking. So the OM6.
Okay, so what I'm going to
well.
do, we have 25 people here. Okay. I'm going to step in the other room and ask my wife to think of a number between 1 and 100. And then I will come back and I will tell you all to start guessing. And whoever gets it, we will ship this out to you.
There we
All
go.
right?
Go
And I
pick
will
that
send
number.
you the instructions on how to put it together too. It'll all come together in a box. All right, I'm going to check now.
And Lord ordered a pizza this week. Congrats. How was it? Was it a local shop or Pizza Hut or something?
Okay.
Oh, he's
I
back.
now
with
have the number. Please begin. The curious show saying 42. No.
Oh, first guessing.
Lloyd Oglesby, Ron, I bought my stepdaughter from hell a new car. Oh, yeah.
You're the man,
He was
Lloyd.
talking about that the other night. Let's see, what we
You're
got?
the man, Leonard.
99, 12, 15. Pizza Inn.
Johnny ordered a purple filament.
Let's see. 34, 33, 50, 54. Nope, nobody yet.
Nobody yet. There's a whole bunch of other numbers. 25, 13, 1.
I'll give y'all a hint. If you know my wife, you know what number it is.
That's her favorite number, huh?
Kinda. Let's see. Do I have any more? No more numbers. Let's see. 13, 1, 7, 100, 2. Do you see? I still don't see it. No. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, somebody got really close.
Uh-oh, they're hot.
Somebody got close. Did you see it yet, baby?
Close but no cigar.
No, I don't see it yet. Not up yet. Somebody got like right next to it. A couple of people have. Still don't see. No, still don't see. No. People are getting close. People are warm all over the place.
Come on, folks.
Hold on. Brian got it right there.
Yeah,
Brian got it right here.
it's 23, huh?
Anybody see a 23 before Brian?
Or forever hold your peace.
See if you see a 23 before Brian.
I did not.
Anybody see a 23 before Brian?
Nobody's claiming they did.
All righty. Hey, Brian, if you know how to get a hold of me on Facebook, you can message me your address. If not, let me do this. Hang on a second.
If not, you can pick it up in Everett.
Let me do this. Come over here.
Yeah, Johnny, it's official.
Let's see. Did that come out right?
You type it into the chat. Yeah, it came through,
Yep.
Bill.
Yeah, but it's spelled wrong. It's not G. It's Gmail.
Yeah. They'll say, I wonder why Bill's not answering me.
Gmail.com. Boom, there we go. Oh, Lloyd won? Was Lloyd before you?
Leonard's saying the 23rd is his birthday.
That's her birthday.
Oh, okay. But it's his birthday too.
I didn't see. That's why I asked. I didn't see that Lloyd got 23. But if you say Lloyd got it, that's cool.
Yep.
I'm trying to see, where was Brian at when I saw Brian? Right there's Brian. I see Grumpy says 6. Brian said 21. Grumpy said 7, 9. Brian said 22. Then a little bit before that, and Grumpy said 78. I missed it. Was it way, 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 way back?
Maybe he just wants Grumpy to get it.
I've sent Lloyd stuff, I thought, maybe.
Grumpy's saying Brian won.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll do it.
They're messing with us, Bill. They're messing with us.
I feel like the little dog going, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Okay, I'll get the ball. Where's the ball?
They're messing with us.
Oh, hell. Let's see. Oh, wow. 4 a.m. is in 5 minutes. Well, yeah, you need to go to bed if 4 a.m. is in 5 minutes.
Where's East Coast that Thrill's at?
I thought he was on the East Coast.
Well, at the East Coast, it's 9:47.
Well, maybe he's saying that he got to have his beauty sleep in that period of time.
Oh, I see.
I know I need a complete 42 hours of beauty sleep before I can even be presentable. I don't get that anymore, as you can tell.
I think it's going to snow on the East Coast tomorrow. It's still some places on the East Coast today, down south of me.
Oh, he's in Florida, so not literally. But yeah, in order for you to get some decent rest, you're going to have to go to bed soon. That's cool. Get it, Dusty. I understand. I used to work in a fish factory, and sometimes I'd have to go in at like 3 in the morning and start thawing fish. So, yeah. And then sometimes I'd work like 16-hour shifts, and I hated that, especially not the fish factory. We got a lot of good salmon, but it just, how like in a factory there's like a hierarchy and like all the crap that goes on in the drama, and you're just like, I want to change it to another channel. Let's see. What? Not literally. What, Brian? I know. What? Lloyd's the prize dumpster. What is it? So you don't want it? If you seriously don't want it, we'll give it away again. I'm not going. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to force you to take it. It's a cool little deal. Hang on. I'll get you show you what it looks like. Hang on.
Johnny's printing fidgets. Lloyd, maybe Lloyd, you order that pizza. Maybe people could dump some pieces on you. I like that, Leonard. The East Coast is
This
a
is what it
place to
looks
be
like
with.
once I
Very
put
cool.
together.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And this one's in purple, the one you printed up now, right?
Yeah, and then I used what they call Silk Plus to make the shiny metal looking one.
Yep.
I could do a Star Trek one like Lloyd was talking about. I may do that later just to see
Guess
what
what?
comes out.
Grumpy's going to take it now.
Do what now?
Grumpy says he's going to take it.
Who's going to?
The winning prize.
Oh, okay, so send it to Lloyd then. Okay, because Brian said he didn't want it. Okay, cool. Well, fun. Maybe that way. I thought it was kind of cool.
It's
But yeah,
closer
I'll send
for
it to
you.
Lloyd.
It's closer for
Lloyd's
you to
got a bunch
mail,
of 3D
right?
printed stuff anyway, so he's probably already got some of these.
Yeah, and it's closer for you to mail.
Yeah, but I'll send it. I'm not. I'll send it to him. Since Lloyd is apparently, like he said, the prize dumpster. Like he's like, no, man, you can look at my YouTube videos, but I don't want you knowing where my house is. I like it, but I don't like it that much. Now that's cool. I understand.
I guess being in
Uh,
Oklahoma, Lloyd's more centrally located for shipping things too.
but I'm on the West Coast, about as far up in the corner as you can get. So
Yeah.
everywhere's central to me.
Yeah, nothing's good. Yeah, nothing's good for you. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm literally, I think, like 19 miles north of Seattle, of the center of the city. Like about 15 miles, you can see the outskirts.
Lloyd's saying he doesn't have one of those yet.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Because it's called the Tie Interceptor.
Yes.
But like I said, I now because I wanted it to shoot to print in the see how it's shiny on the back, so you can see it better on the back. How shiny the silk too is. But
Yeah.
I don't have all the extra filaments like they're talking about TPG and TPU. There's a lot of stuff that you can print. And the thing about it is, if you want to print something really, really sturdy, then you want to print it in TPG. If you want to print something kind of rubbery, like an insert to a case or something, then you're going to use TPU. Okay. And then this is PLA. So it's a kind of a learning thing. Let's
Johnny said
see.
he was buying some new filament.
I could 65 miles. I'm over the border. 65 miles north of me is the Canadian border. I can be in Vancouver in 2.5 hours.
Oh wow.
Well, excuse me. If it wasn't for going across the border and talking to customs, I could be in Vancouver in 2.5 hours. But going through customs, everything about 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Just because it's just a formality, and it
Right.
depends on what day of the week you're going. Oh yeah, did we the people that we bought the house from put this in beforehand? I think she's due a new stove though. I think she's
Huh.
due her a new stove. We have to get her a new stove. She got a new kitchen table, which I like too. So, but
Maybe a new
anyway,
dishwasher.
what was I going to say? I already talked about Chalkbox LA. I already talked about Mr. Coco and how you use that. You can order their kits, and that'll get you started. And then it's a lot easier on. I'm glad you did that, Ron. I'm thirsty. Hello. Uh, so you can order the kits and everything, and that's a good way to start. And if you watch them closely, sometimes like right now, I think it's super high. It's like 30 $35 a kit because there's a lot of interest again in it. But if you wait, for another 2 weeks and the views die down a little bit, then it'll drop all the way down to like $25. So that's when you want to jump on it and get the kit. And then the kit's got a little card that comes in it. Let's see. What's going to put this?
25,
Let's
Johnny. That's
see.
pretty cold for your neck of the woods down
It
there.
comes with a little card with it that gives you simple step-by-step instructions. Step one, fry the Kataifi. Step two, step three, da 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 da. And then it works out really good. And then there's, like I said, there's a lot of videos online that show you how to do it too.
Bill, do we have any affiliate links for these products?
Nope, don't
We
have
need
any affiliate links.
we need to drop some links.
Like I said, I'll tell you what. Let me do this real quick. Nah, I'm not gonna run in there. Like I said, you can just type in Chalkbox LA and candy, and it'll come up, or chocolate, and it'll come up. Uh, it's 25 here in the morning. Take my weather back. Well, actually, it was pretty cold. We had it. It got down to like 23 was the lowest I think I got.
Johnny, our high
Bill's new
temp,
cooking channel. You
Johnny.
missed it, Dale. I didn't put most of it. Hadn't wrong.
Hey,
I didn't put
Dale.
it together. We done went from beginning to end. We cooked it, got all of the filling ready,
And now
put
it's
it
in the
together.
fridge.
We done give away. Lloyd, the prize dump, is getting another really cool gift from Coast to Coast Drones.
We gave a couple Osmo 7 mobiles away.
Yeah, and we went ahead. We went ahead and broke our NDA. We've already given away a Mavic 4 Pro.
Yeah.
Warren, thank you. Glad you're getting the Mavic 4 Pro.
Of course,
Since nobody's ever seen you, we'll say you won.
Bill's got to 3D print the Mavic 4 Pro, so
Oh, Sparky's crying in the other room. He
really,
does this at night to try to get attention. Because, like, my wife, a lot of times will go lay down in the bedroom to kind of take a break from downstairs. And so he's used to, the dogs both go rub and snuggle up with hers because that's how hot, dachshunds will do that. And, but now he's mad. He's in the bedroom, in the floor crying when she's in the living room watching the YouTube feed right now. 3D printing rocks. Why are you 3D printing rocks? Oh, it's 11 in. Wow, really? Lloyd says it's 11 degrees there. I personally did not send you that weather. That's
yeah.
all yours. You cooked that up on your own.
Lloyd, it was. We had a feels like temperature of 5 degrees this morning at around 9 a.m. It got up to about 25 today. Our high was 25. That's Johnny's low.
We're not in any way, shape, or form affiliated with Fiji.
We don't have a link. We don't have a link. Purchase links for Fiji water.
I've been drinking Fiji water for probably about 3 years now.
Oh, really?
But I will do, excuse me, a shameless little plug for my wife's water. She likes core water,
Water.
which is perfectly balanced, pH purified water. It has electrolytes and minerals to taste. And mine's basically the same thing, but it filters through like rocks and stuff that give it its electrolytes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Both use recycled plastic. Yay!
Lloyd said it's
Which
going
is,
down to 2 degrees tonight.
oh, shit, I can do something else right now too, Ron.
What's that?
I have a product testing I can do.
Okay.
Here we go. I cleared my palate with the water.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is brand new. I don't know how many of you have seen it. This is Coca-Cola Orange Cream.
Oh, wow.
Orange cream. Okay. So we'll
Probably
try this
test.
out. So I'm assuming it's like the
Is this your
chocolate covered
first time ever
oranges that
trying
you get
the
at Christmas
orange
time,
cream
maybe?
Coke?
What, Ron?
Is this your first time drinking the orange cream?
Yes, this because the first time I saw it,
Okay.
they had like orange cream Coca-Cola Zeros. And you know me, I love sugar. I'm like, I want to try the first one with sugar. So anyway, here we go. First taste. Not bad.
Not bad.
Very orange, but it's orange. It's like a creamsicle It has a creamsicle flavor.
Okay.
Has an orange vanilla, and then the cola kind of gives it that little the creaminess that the ice cream would have, the texture the ice cream would have. Not bad.
Really?
Not something I would drink a whole lot, but it's not bad. Ooh.
Lloyd says he's sent you his address in Messenger.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I think I've got it somewhere but thank you very much, Lloyd. I appreciate it. What was I going to say?
We have a new
This probably
we have a new
this,
guest in the
and I'm
chat,
not a
Bill.
gin
But
drinker at all, but I got the feeling that this would taste really good mixed with gin. That pininess and the nuttiness from that mixed with the orange creaminess,
oh wow.
I think would be kind of a good flavor.
Ooh. We got a new name in the
I'm
chat,
chilling
Bill,
out.
but
I'm
I don't want to
letting the
mispronounce it.
chocolate set up right now. We're going to pull it out here in a minute and give the final reveal on it. We are. Oh wow, we're already at 7 o'clock.
Yes, yes.
Cool, very cool. We pulled off a whole show. Okay, let me see how close it is. Is it? Ooh, I think it could be ready. We'll go ahead and do the baby. You ready?
We're ready for the big reveal.
I'm gonna do the reveal.
Get in a good light here.
Let me
Oh
see.
yeah, look
Everybody
at
see?
that. Look at
Okay,
that.
so basically, I'm gonna push up the sides so that any of the overflow will pop
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
and that kind of gets it loose. Okay, and then you're gonna, like I said, folding the ends up, get sure that's all loose. Okay, and then we'll just start pulling a little bit from up here. Make sure it's okay. It's kind of loose, good.
Yeah,
Kind of loose, good on the sides.
let's go to the sides.
Oh, easy, 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 easy. Okay, okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, it tempered really well too.
Wow. Nice. Look at the swirls. That's nice.
And I made this. Y'all can y'all believe that stuff?
How many pieces are there?
To
10
break
or
it.
12?
I made this. Huh?
Are
Is
you
it
gonna
10 or
break
No,
12?
I'm not gonna break this one.
where's the break?
The one that I'll break this one in here. Because I was gonna say this in case our grandkids come up this weekend. I've already got this one made.
Yeah.
But so see y'all can see here,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see how it breaks out.
Yes.
Oh wait a minute, sorry. You see now that's the stuffings inside, and this one's gonna have a little bit more Kataifi in it because I made it more like what she wanted. But I want to save it just in case we get to see our kids this weekend or the grandkids get to come up here because I'm really proud of how these are coming out now. I thought this
Beautiful.
looked don't that look that sharp, man?
Beautiful. Yeah. Get a picture. Get a picture of it, Bill, before anybody eats it.
She my wife took some pictures and video while I was doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 1 pound mold, Dale. Didn't y'all? And you missed it. Everybody saw how there's a ton of the kanaf in here. The kanaf is the filling in the middle, and you could vouch for me, Ron. Ain't there? There's a ton in the middle, isn't there?
Ton of it. That thing was huge when you broke it up into small pieces.
Well, thank you very much, people. Lloyd, I will get that in the mail to you as soon as possible. Probably here in the next day or two. I'm glad you all joined us. Ron's going to be on the road, but I'm going to send him the link just in case that he can give us a little phone view in. But what I want to do next week is I've already invited Dale. Chris Hope is coming. Y'all, I tell you what, everybody here that knows Nemo, start sending Nemo messages, Gary,
Oh,
on Facebook and telling him he needs to come on next week because next week's going to be called Bamboozled, and we're going to have a bunch of bamboo 3D printing guys on.
wow.
So, and we're going to talk about like Chris and I are very new. So, any input and any ideas? Lloyd, do you have a bamboo printer? I don't know for sure. I think Lloyd maybe has one too.
Hmm.
Let's see. I'd like to have 5 or 6 people on that have bamboo printers and would like to give input on it. I've asked Mike Lane. So anybody, if you know Mike Lane, Night Train, send him a message, tell him to get in touch with me because I want to get him on because he's doing a bunch of stuff. He's got a couple of bamboo printers. He's got laser printers. He's doing some painting and some airbrush work. So he's got a ton of stuff. Oh, you have. Well, that's okay. Lloyd. You come on next week
Oh,
and you can give us input about the Anchor Mate, and we
anchor
can
make.
compare the 2 models and maybe what their slicer programs will do and stuff like that. Because I don't know anything about slicer programs either.
No.
So
Hmm.
anyway, let me get over here to where I can actually tell everybody good evening a little bit better. Yeah. So, and I wanted to say, Ron, you got anything new coming up? That you got coming out next there too?
I popped a Avada 2 video out a couple days ago. I'm going to have an Air 3S video coming out maybe tomorrow, Friday. Just a short one.
Ah, very cool, very cool. Glad to hear that. So please check out Ron's channel. Like I said, I will get the information to the gentleman's channel that's got a very in-depth video on how to make the viral Dubai chocolate bar. And I wanted to say thank you to everyone that stuck with us tonight while we made this or while I made this. And be sure to come back next week because we're going to be talking about bamboo 3D printers and 3D printing in general. With that being
Right.
said, live long and prosper.
Good night.
We really need that now, guys. Live long and
We
prosper.
do.
That means get along.